It's Amanda Green from Living a Simple Budget Family Life. Now, it's been a couple of weeks since I've done a caravan update video, specifically with regards to the grinding of the chassis and the windows, which were the next two jobs on our list of jobs to do. So I wanted to just quickly touch base with you and talk to you about the chassis and the caravan windows. Now, the chassis is my husband's domain. It's power tools, and I'm not very confident with an angle grinder, but I have been trying to do my little bit with the wire brush attachment on the bottom of a cordless drill. It's actually taken quite some time, and he has been away for work and sort of dental appointments, so we haven't gotten very far with the grinding, so I don't really have any video footage to show you of that. But in saying that, I wanted to touch base and talk to you about the windows. Now, the windows have really been an issue. We wanted to obviously just refurbish all the windows that were there and fix them up, so it was a real sort of budget fix-up. But in saying that, I still want the overall project to be really nice and not look like bodgy fixed up. So I'm going to insert some footage of me doing up the windows. There's a few what not to do's in there, and just sort of insert that, and then I will come back and I will talk to you about what we have decided to do in terms of windows and our budget. Okay, so here is what the majority of the windows that are not broken. Quite a few of them are Perspex, or the glass is already broken, sorry. We are going to be changing it to Perspex. We want it to be tougher for the road. But the winding nozzles and the locks are all buggered. The sealant is hard and solid and no more pliable and dry and crumbling out, and yeah, just generally really dirty and disgusting. So the majority of the windows are like this or worse off. So we're going to have a go at doing it ourselves and doing something about it to reuse these windows, and yeah, we'll see how they turn out. Don't mind the ever so glamorous workwear, but we're working on the windows outside this morning. I've got a little assistant here, and I'm just using good old-fashioned steel wool, just the home brand stuff you can get at Woolies, and just giving it a good old scrub up. I took apart all those windows yesterday, and they're sitting in a bucket soaking overnight just in soapy water, and yeah, I'm scrubbing them up today. Do the window, buddy, not the cement. Yep, so just using the steel wool, just the home brand with the soap in it, giving it a good scrub, and it's coming up beautiful. Oh, that's okay. Good as new, nice and clean. All that sticky tape residue's gone, and we'll give them a hose over when we're done and put them back together ready for new Perspex. Okay, and this is what we look like after a good scrub and clean up. They just need to be spray painted. And okay, so this happened when I was removing the Perspex from those curved windows at the front. Completely cracked in half, way too much beetle tape holding it in, or whatever, the sealant. It was just impossible to get out, and it cracked. So yeah, that's real pain, because I'm over here trying to cut Perspex, and it is a nightmare, even with the Perspex blade in the jigsaw. It's just, yeah. And I'm using this Squirts Quick Dry Enamel metallic charcoal finish. It's supposed to be okay for metal. Enough? Yep. Okay, and here we are after our first coat. You can see that the filler where I filled the hole stands out like dog's breakfast at the moment. So I'm thinking maybe I might need to give it another sand over once it's dry, so it doesn't, you know, like just stand out. But that is the metallic charcoal on all of the window pieces. I am right bang smack in the middle of Perspex hell here. We have been on Windows this week and a half, 2 weeks. I wanted to talk to you about Perspex and cutting it. We've tried everything and we've had lots of cracking disasters with jigsaws and circular saws and all sorts, but the only thing that we're having any success with is the hacksaw, and of course that takes a really long time. So we have, unfortunately, if you look at our trash wheelbarrow, gone through lots of disastrous acrylic bits. Okay, so here they are, the end product, our windows. I'm really not happy with them. This one here turned out a lot worse than this one. I sort of kind of got the hang of, squeezing the silicone in and rubbing the finger along. Not happy for a couple of reasons. The filler, even though I sanded it back and spray painted it, you can really see where the screws and stuff have come out for the mechanisms that opened it. And, clearing up the silicone, it still looks really, really messy. So I'm really, really not happy with the end product at all. And when I did the final coat of spray paint after everything was on, this window, not so much. I managed to get the majority of the spray paint off. But there's a bit up there that I still haven't been able to scrub. But, we've got some little finger sort of cracks in there as well, and I'm still yet to clean that one up. So I'm sort of afraid to be messing with it. So, yeah. The 3 windows here, so 1, 2, and the third one there. This one, once I did the first 2, I didn't brave the silicone on this one. I didn't want to, tempt fate. But again, we've got a couple of little cracks in the Perspex, just by, moving it around, even though I was sort of gentle and stuff, and trying to get it into the frame. So I'm not really sure what to do. We want our van to look nice and professional and not bodgy, so we need to rethink, I think, the windows. Perhaps maybe we could use, I don't know, perhaps maybe we could use a better one and block everything else off. I don't know what we can do. We're going to have to think about and research options. Even if I get second-hand windows from another source to fit the van, there's still going to have to be that whole Perspex cutting, putting it in, resealing it, sort of nightmare. And I'm just not happy with the way that it worked out. And obviously, the sealer is in here now, sealing the lid shut, so I can't, take it all out and clean it up again and redo and start again. It's messed up. So yeah, thinking caps are going on, and we need to work out what we're going to do now, because I don't like them. Okay, so you can see the window dilemma. They don't look professional, and probably because I'm not a professional, but I did a lot of research and watched a lot of YouTube clips, and it certainly made it look a lot easier than what it actually is. So even despite listening to the advice, doing the research, the end product did not come out the way that I wanted it to, with regards to the cutting of the Perspex and the sealing and stuff like that. So what we have decided to do, and it's not going to send our budget over or anything like that, so don't freak out about that. And what we've decided to Okay, so yeah, like I said, the windows are not professional looking, so what we're going to do is we're going to outsource our 2 big ticket items. We're going to do all the other rebuild, hopefully with a lot of reused and recycled materials. That was a question from my lovely friend Christina from My Kitchen Corner. So Christina, we're going to be using lots of recycled and reused materials to do our fit out, particularly pallets, because my husband likes working with timber pallets, so there'll be lots of pallet stuff built in. We also, so we're going to outsource the two big ticket items. So when the taxman sent his check back to us, we're going to be doing the, the chassis and the axles and the bearings and those sorts of mechanically typey things. We're going to get those done by a mechanic, because there has been lots of issues here in Australia, on Australian roads in particular, with people doing DIYing their wheels and axles. I'm quite a member of quite a few caravan and camping groups on Facebook, and I've seen some disasters. So I'm not willing to risk the safety of my family for a couple of dollars, and it's going to be about $700. So it is a big ticket item, big expense. We are also going to be outsourcing the windows. Now, I have looked online and done some research and tried to find second-hand options for the windows. Unfortunately, because of the age of the van and some of the windows are quite unique, we are not going to be able to go down that route. I could order brand new caravan windows, but again, some I can order, some I cannot. So what we have decided to do is go to a domestic sort of house window and aluminium company here, which is a local company. So supporting local business, if you want to be looking at the positives of it all. And we're going to get them to make some windows for us. Now, they will be square. They will be traditional aluminium sort of house style windows, and we can get security screens and stuff like that. So, for example, if we were going, took a camper van to a spot, and then we decided to go, Lilia's in here watching a YouTube video. Just wait a second. This puppy, I'm trying to do a video. What's up? I'm coming in a second, okay? Just wait for me. If we wanted to go, out, we had our van parked at sort of a camping spot, and we wanted to go out for the day and do a bit of sightseeing. Security wouldn't be an issue. We could leave the windows open, and the security screens would keep everything safe inside. So that is our thinking behind it. We have done lots of thinking because we do have a very tight budget, but we have sort of decided that is the two areas we're going to be splurging on, because we want to get a professional end product, and we want our product to be safe for our family. So yeah, that's what I'm going to show you, and we're talking about today is the window issues. Nalia needs my help over here, so I've really got to run off. Cheers so much for watching. Stay tuned. I will try to do the budget video next to sort of share with you where our money is going to be going and where it has gone so far, and share with you a plan of the van in terms of like the fit out, etc. Cheers, bye.